Then why you are, Ajay, why you are demoting yourself?
No, so you just define what you perceive.
I perceive, sir.
I'm interested in your ideas.
Nepal is also claiming that on Madhyasi issue, India is trying to impose what they think is right.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with that?
Why we should join the government services if everyone is moving towards the privatization?
What kind of restriction state can impose on freedom of speech and expression?
What is goodness and how does goodness influence the individual behavior?
I believe, sir, goodness for
You
Aristo.
believe in God or goodness?
May I come in, sir?
Yes, come in.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. बैठिए. तो बताइए अपने बारे में.
Sir, my name is Ajay Verma. I belong to Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh, and I have been working as a software engineer in ZS Associates for 5-6 years. And before that, I was working in France for 3 years in a library online project. And in last 4-5 years, I've been preparing for civil services along with my job also.
Presently, you are in
ZS Associates in
ZS
Gurgaon.
Associates,
Yes.
Gurgaon.
Yes.
And what's your salary?
Sir, around 1.2 lakhs.
Okay. What is demotion?
So demotion is reducing a person's position from a higher to a lower position.
So, do you believe on it?
Sir, definitely it can be used as a punishment criteria and to discourage unethical or undesired behavior in any services.
Then why you are, Ajay, why you are demoting yourself?
So I am not demoting myself. I am redirecting my career towards serving people and serving the nation. Right now, I believe I've been working only for multinationals, and definitely it's a good thing for me personally, financially, but I'm not able to contribute to society that much, and I believe I can contribute much more to the society.
So, do you think if I am working with the private organization, I cannot do anything for society?
Definitely we can do, sir. Even I am as a software engineer, I am paying my taxes. I am doing my due diligence towards the nation. But I believe as a civil servant, I can do much more in the society with the responsibilities that they have and the effect that they have.
After listening your ideas, then everyone should have the civil servant. This is the opinion I am deriving from your statements.
Sir, I believe for civil servants, services, a kind of aptitude and motivation is needed. In civil services, you will find a lot of challenges, a lot of difficult scenarios. So if you have the aptitude and the inner urge of serving the nation, then you should go for civil services.
What is the salary of any deputy collector?
Sir, around 60-65 when they join as a SDM.
Yes. Then you are demoting in terms of monetary.
Yes, sir. Monetary, we can say, but there a lot of perks and other things are there in the job. The kind of respect that it gains. Even financially, I'm not able to save the kind of expenses that we have. A lot of services are provided in the government itself, housing and everything. So I believe financially it makes also it makes sense to join civil services.
Why privatization is needed for India?
Sir, after 1991 reforms, we have seen a sea change in the Indian economy. Privatization has opened much more arenas for development and growth. A kind of a stop that becomes in civil services, other government jobs, that is opened through privatization. The competition and the kind of innovation that privatization brings, that has that is good for India. Like in banking sector, privatization, a lot of NPAs are held only by public sector banks, while private sector banks, HDFC and ICICI, are doing very good. And even the privatization of railways have shown good results. And I believe privatization is definitely
And
the way
what
to go.
about the privatization of our airways?
I believe, sir, after privatization, Indian airline industry has grown to the 5th, I believe, in the world right now. And with the other schemes such as Udan and other schemes, definitely privatization of airlines is the way to go.
In United States, they have privatized their army services, and in UAE, they have privatized their police services.
Yes, sir.
Then why we should join the government services if everyone is moving towards the privatization?
Sir, even in era of privatization, there are some roles which has to be taken up by the government itself. Rather than the rower, the steerer government is required, where the government provides a direction to the entire nation. In such services, which are core or instrumental for running a nation, for example, the security, the police services, the administration, their privatization cannot replace and government role is needed.
Okay, thank you.
Ajay,
Yes, sir.
how administration will be benefited to have a IT expert like you?
Sir, right now everything is going digital. Even Digital India program, we are moving everything on a digital space. With coming of 5G and AI and robotics and other technologies, the Internet of Things that is coming up in the future technology, IT is definitely where my expertise will be beneficial in civil services.
Okay, tell me some specific utility of ICT in the process of administration.
So first of all, the data collection becomes smoother. Right now, the Manrega platforms, it helps the administrator to identify what is the status of every project. The e-government platform, it helps government to procure from MSMEs and local vendors. And Digital India program, in every field, it helps bring transparency, improves efficiency, and I believe brings good change in any kind of administration.
Okay, have you gone through the recommendation of the second ARC? The 11th report is focused on the e-governance. Can you tell me something?
I have not read it in fully, but I have gone through its recommendation in various magazines.
Okay, just go ahead. What kind of recommendation placed by the second ARC?
So I believe the usage of ICT in every field has been promoted, and along with that, the focus on safety and security of and Indianization of technologies has been promoted.
What is extranet?
I'm sorry, sir, I cannot recall right now.
Intranet?
Intranet is within an organization. If there is the channel for communication, that can be called an intranet.
And what is networking software?
So networking software, any kind of software which helps usage of networks for communication, such as routers and various
Tell me the two utility of the networking software websites.
So networking software, first of all, it helps promote security of the network. It ensures that no external communication, and secondly, the efficiency of network. It helps remove the downtime and improves the speed of communication.
Very good. Your optional is philosophy.
Yes, sir.
I think, therefore I am. Can you define it? The statement.
Yes, sir. This is a statement by
no, so you just define what you perceive.
I perceive, sir.
I'm interested
I think
in your ideas.
That I am. It shows that whatever I believe, okay, that I can become in future. Okay, that can be one interpretation. And second interpretation that Hume did is that because I am able to perceive, I am able to see anything. That's why this proves my existence as a thinking rational being. We cannot say that a stone is existing or it has thought, because it cannot think, and that's why its existence is material. Right? Rather than a living being can think, present rational thoughts, and ensure that it's existing in the being.
Okay, what is goodness and how does goodness influence the individual behavior?
I believe, sir, goodness for
you believe in God or goodness? What is your take?
My take, sir, God is everywhere. Some positive energy is everywhere. and goodness is what's required for every society and every human being. Even Aristotle said that goodness is the ultimate goal. Idea of good is the ultimate aim of every human being.
Okay. Can you tell me something about the Plato's connotation regarding the virtue?
Sir, according to Plato, there were four basic virtues that are required in the society. First is the courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance.
So, what is justice?
Justice, in my opinion, justice is doing right with everyone. Everybody should have equal opportunities and they should not be discriminated against in any sense.
Okay. Which article of the Constitution is dealing with our basic tenets of foreign policy?
In DPSP, article number 51 believes in international relations.
So, what the article 51 says?
To promote harmony and good international relations should be a responsibility of every government.
Tell me four basic principles of our foreign policy.
Sir, our foreign policy is rooted in Panchsheel, which was given by our Honorable Jawaharlal Nehru, first Prime Minister. It says that a peaceful coexistence of all nations, non-interference in internal matters of other countries, resolving every dispute in through dialogue, and other two I cannot remember right now, sir.
Okay.
You just told that India's foreign policy, one of the tenets of Indian foreign policy, that India will not interfere in the matters of the other country.
Yes.
Okay. But so many times Nepal and Sri Lanka claimed that India is interfering in internal matters of their country, specifically in case of Madhesi issue and Tamil issue.
Yes, sir.
Do you think these two are contradictory?
Yes, sir, definitely. The opinion of these nations are contradictory what India aims to be. India aims to be a stable and responsible power in the region. Definitely this subcontinent, India has the biggest power, and it has the responsibility to ensure peaceful and democracy in the entire region. So when the Tamilian issue, the LTT issue became, and it was influencing even India's politics and India's security, it became a responsibility of Indian government to send troops. Definitely it was not implemented well, or there was timing was not right, and India had to lose its prime minister to the issue. But I believe India has been doing good in the entire community. Even after Nepal earthquake, India sent a lot of response, a lot of materials and relief.
Nepal is also claiming that on Madhesi, so India is trying to impose what they think is right.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with that?
Sir, I believe in case of Nepal, they have not been able to implement or enforce a good constitution. There has been so multiple versions of constitution, and in Nepal the politics is such that anti-India rhetoric gains a lot of momentum and gains a lot of votes. But in past few years or past 20 years, I believe India has not been interfering in the internal matters. We do promote a democratic government in any nation worldwide.
Okay, just you told about you say that India is promoting the democracy. What is the relation between advertisement and democracy?
So advertisement is the way of promoting something, any product. So for democracy, the biggest promotion is the peaceful change of government in India.
I'm just talking about the advertisement of the products.
Yes, sir.
It is it against the values of the democracy, specifically the value of equality?
I don't believe, sir. I believe advertisement lies in the free speech area only. Everybody has if you have made a product, any product, even if it's good or bad, even cigarettes if are there, they have the right to promote their advertisement. But along with that, they should also give adequate information about the negative side of it also. For example, in any movie, if we see cigarette or alcohol, it is injurious to health.
there are so many advertisements in which they say that this product will work like that. There is a drink, and that drink claims that if a child may take this, he will become taller and taller. So such kind of false claim is allowed in our constitution under freedom of speech.
No, sir. FSSAI and other security or other food security organization are there which can discredit such false claims, and any valid claim is there. For example, I believe since my childhood I have been drinking Complan, so I am a Complan boy. That time advertisement was very famous and everybody used to think that. But so if it is containing all the micronutrients and other things that are needed for a growing child, definitely advertisement can be promoted.
Okay, but false claims should not be there.
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
false claim.
My last question is, what kind of restriction state can impose on freedom of speech and expression?
Sir, freedom of speech in Article 19(1) it is given. Along with that, 19(2) gives the restrictions or freedom. For example, safety and security of the nation, promoting harmony in the society and promoting international relations. These are kind of conditions that can be imposed on freedoms.
Ajay, what is the philosophy of your life?
Do good and be good. I believe, like for any person, any organization, doing good in the society and creating value in the society is very important.
Very important. Well, that's fine. What was the philosophy of Shankaracharya?
Sir, Shankaracharya says that Aham Brahmasmi. Like everything is Brahma. Brahm is the one soul energy or the point which translates into every being in the world. And due to Maya, that is the aveshran or the shadowing of the Brahma, we perceive this duplicacy or multiplicity in the world. But actually, we all are one. There is one single energy, Brahma, which is reflecting in all of us.
अजय, मैं ब्रह्म और माया इन दोनों को मैं समझ नहीं पाया जो है। दरअसल आप जो है थोड़ी से सरल भाषा में समझा दिए, क्योंकि मैं जो है दर्शन शास्त्र मैंने कभी पढ़ा ही नहीं है।
So Brahma is Suraj and Maya is the cloud. When the cloud comes, we cannot perceive the sun as one and we perceive the world as multiple.
तो यहाँ पर सूर्य क्या हुआ?
Sur is the Brahma and cloud is the Maya. Once the cloud comes, we see the one Sur, one sun, which is illuminating every being in the world. It is present, it is democratic, and it is affecting everyone. So this is what Brahma is everywhere. But when cloud comes, we cannot perceive the single sun. We become our knowledge is restricted and we perceive multiplicity in the world.
आपने जिस आसान भाषा में समझाया, इसी आसान भाषा में रामानुजाचार्य के जो है वो फिलॉसफी को बताइए कि क्या अंतर है शंकर के फिलॉसफी और जो है रामानुजाचार्य की फिलॉसफी।
जी, शंकर जो है ब्रह्म मानते हैं, जबकि ईश्वर रामानुजा ईश्वर में मानते हैं, विच इज द आइडियल और द कृष्णा वर्जन ऑफ ब्रह्म. सो आई बिलीव शंकराचार्य was on a higher level. His Brahma was the ideal goal, and the ideals were mainly just for idealizing and meditating. But for Ramanuja, the Ishwar was the ultimate reality, which was the Vishnu in his philosophy.
आज के जो है जो मानव है, आज का जो मानव है
जी सर,
और उस मानव ह्यूमन बीइंग को जो है वह इन दोनों में से कौन सी फिलॉसफी ज़्यादा इंस्पायर कर पाई?
सर प्रैक्टिकल पॉइंट पे डेफिनेटली रामानुजा विल बी मोर, बट आइडियली फॉर एजुकेटेड पीपल हु कैन अंडरस्टैंड ऑन थिंक ऑन हायर लेवल, शंकराचार्य's फिलॉसफी इज द अल्टीमेट.
अगर शंकराचार्य की फिलॉसफी जो है वह कहा जाए तो पढ़े लिखे लोगों के लिए है.
जी सर.
और सामान्य जन के लिए जो है रामानुजाचार्य की, और बिल्कुल समाज के जो डिप्राइव्ड सोसाइटी है उनके लिए कौन सी फिलॉसफी सबसे अच्छी काम करती है?
सर रामानुजा विल वर्क.
रामानुजाचार्य की. ठीक है, थैंक यू अजय, आपसे बात करके अच्छा लगा. इट वाज अ नाइस इंटरेक्शन. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू सर.
Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So, Ajay,
Ji, sir.
what's your experience regarding the today's performance?
I believe, sir, I was a bit nervous in the initial, but later I calmed down. But the questions were very good, sir. I felt very nice with the board, and
Yes, so we also feel same like that. You are a very good candidate, and your energy is remarkable because your age is you're born in 85 and in that condition you have kept your energy. That is remarkable.
yes,
Very good.
thank you, sir.
And whatever you have explained, like the content or the vision, that was also good.
Okay.
That was also good. But you have to justify in that board why you are shifting. So regarding the justification, you have to be aware.
Okay, sir.
Okay, because you have very long experience of nearly 14 years experience of private job, and here the nature of the job is changing.
Yes.
So after you have a 14 years of experience, you wanted to join the government services.
Actually, sir, I took a break also for 3 years, 4 years during in preparation. Once I came from France, I prepared for 2-3 years.
Yes,
Should I mention that?
You
also?
have, yes, you have 2 years break.
Yes, sir.
Nearly 2 years break you have mentioned here, but I think the DAF will be not there.
Yes.
Definitely you can mention it.
Okay.
You can mention it. But definitely there is some kind of suggestion for you.
Okay.
First is regarding the posture.
Yes, sir.
Your leg posture is actually spreading. It is like that. So you are covering more space as we have provided.
Yes. Okay.
So it should not be.
Okay.
Okay. First. Then the second one is you have a very high hand movement.
Okay.
You have to restrict the hand movement.
I tend to while explaining, sir, वो मेरा है कि मैं explain करते समय पता नहीं क्यों होता है. But
एक्सप्लेन करते समय ये जो है ना टीचर की क्वालिटी है.
जी सर.
टीचर की क्वालिटी होती है नॉर्मली कि एक्सप्लेन करने समय जो है वो अदर बॉडी के अदर पार्ट के लैंग्वेज का सहारा लेते हैं.
जी सर.
लेकिन एक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर जो है वो को नहीं जो है ऐसा करना है. सो कीप योर हैंड ऑन नी. Just try to keep your hand on knee. That will be the good posture.
Okay.
And sometime you can smile, and smiling is a very good thing.
Yes.
But don't make it large.
Okay.
While you explaining the advertisement, you have had a very big smile. So you should restrict such kind of big smile.
Okay.
Little smile is very good, but not big smile. Okay.
Thanks.
Anything you want to know?
Nothing as such, sir.
हम लोग अगर आपका होता है तो it would be जो है like a lateral entry.
Yes, sir, definitely. बट सर मेरा वही था कि एम तो है यूपीएससी भी. सर मैंने इंटरव्यू दिया है 3 बार, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली लास्ट ईयर भी अटेम्प्ट दिया था, बट आई कुडंट क्वालिफाई मेंस.
How much you got in UPSC interview?
Sir, I got 185 maximum. That was in 2016 attempt.
Okay.
185. That is a very good marks. Very good marks. And actually you deserve.
You have all
such kind
those
of
personality traits in your personality to
I
enter
hope
in civil
the
services.
commission recognizes that.
हाँ बिल्कुल. मुझे लगता है कि रिकॉग्नाइज करेगी कमीशन, और वो कमीशन में भी चेंजेस आ रहे हैं, और वो भी चाहती है कि जो है वो थोड़ा ऐसे बच्चे आए जो थोड़ा एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में और जो है वो कहा जाए कि जो एक
इनोवेशन टाइप का
इनोवेशन आ
change
जाए.
लाए.
थोड़ा जो है वो मोनोटोनी जो हो गई है उस मोनोटोनी को खत्म होना चाहिए. तो ये अच्छा लगेगा जो है. थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, should I come with folding hands? Hello,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Or
You
I
can.
just...
You can.
Okay.
It depends upon you तो आप जैसा आपको अच्छा
Whatever
लगा, जिसमें
feels
हाँ
natural.
आपको जिसमें ज़्यादा सहज हो आप, सहजता ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है।
जी सर। सर और अगर वहाँ पे मतलब मेरा पिछला एक्सपीरियंस है कि अगर उन्होंने मतलब लैंग्वेज नहीं पूछी थी कि किस लैंग्वेज में देना है, तो मोस्टली हिंदी में ही आंसर दिए थे।
हिंदी में ही क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा, हिंदी में ही जो है इसलिए जो है मैंने हिंदी में लास्ट में 2-3 क्वेश्चन हिंदी में पूछा, क्योंकि आप का ये चेक करना था कि आप हिंदी में भी उतने ही सहज हैं कि नहीं हैं। तो वो आपकी सहजता दिखती है और वहाँ हिंदी में ही पूछा जाएगा।
ओके, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सर।